good coverage downfield by Tremaine McBride. So Brett Favre and the Vikings offense will go back to work from the Cardinals 40.
I mean, two really nice drives that end with nothing for the Minnesota Viking offense. The interception on Brett Favre on the drive previous to that one, and then the last drive, they miss it on 4th down.
So another opportunity for the Vikings offense. 3 wide receivers set from the Cardinals 40. Last pass is caught by Shanko at the 33-yard line. There is a flag.
Prior to the pass, illegal contact, number 24 of the defense. The 5-yard penalty from the previous spot will be accepted. Automatic first down.
The Lions and the Jets. Matthew Stafford hooking up with a former Viking, Nate Burleson, 2-yard score. And suddenly the Lions have a 10-point lead in the 4th quarter. Kenny, if this stays the same in your game as well, it will be Detroit leapfrogging Minnesota into 3rd place in the North.
You're absolutely right, Kurt. Vikings would drop to the cellar after winning the division each of the last 2 years. From the 35, low snap. Favre picks it up. Terrific recovery by Favre. He hits Berrien for a first down.
Bernard Berrien has just got to run. In that situation, just run. I mean, Brett Favre does an amazing job right here, keeping his composure, gets it up. Is able to find him on the field. Now just run. Just turn it, go north and south, and run.
We approach 4 minutes remaining from the Cardinals 24. Favre firing downfield, and the catch is made inside the 5-yard line by Visanthe Shanko. 20-yard pass play. 1st and goal from the Arizona 4. Peterson. Touchdown.
The record we have, everything we've gone through this week, that there'd be a lot of guys in the locker room that were pointing fingers, and he talked about how close they were. The chemistry of this locker room, I think we've seen that today. I mean, over the last 3 drives, the way everything is.
Favre said it's one of the closest locker rooms he's ever played with in his 2 decades. Here's the 20-yard pass to Shanko, which led to the Peterson score. Taken at the 3 by Stevens Howling. Out to the 24.
They need to shut down this Arizona's offense right now.
From the 24-yard line, Goose Anderson hands off to Hightower, and he is hit for a loss by E.J. Henderson, who also lost his helmet. Fitzgerald split to the left, top of the screen. 3 receivers to the right. Instead, they keep it on the ground with Stevens Howling, who broke the first tackle attempt. And then,
well, you spread everybody out. You're going to try and sneak it inside. Minnesota not fooled on this one. Jared Allen misses a tackle in the backfield.
Cardinals must get to the 34, and they do not, as Fitzgerald is forced back by Lito Shepard, who lost his helmet. Vikings defense does a terrific job. Cardinals go 3 and out.
Oh, this is a great job of understanding what the offense will do in this situation. You bring
2nd consecutive 3 and out for the Cardinals offense. Camarillo has had some nice returns today.
Ben Graham needs a big kick here.
And over end, taken at the 25 by Camarillo. So now Brett Favre of the Vikings must drive 77 yards. They have no timeouts. Trailing by 7. 3 wide receivers set on 1st down. Favre gets rid of it, and the catch is made for a 1st down out to the 38-yard line by Bernard Berrien.
2-minute warning coming up. Looks like they're not going to get the ball off.
Back in Minneapolis, Kenny Albert, Darryl Johnston, Tony Siragusa. 2 minutes remaining. Cardinals lead the 2-5 Vikings by 7. First and 10, Minnesota from their own 38. Three wide receiver set for the Vikings. Here comes Adrian Wilson. Favre gets rid of it. And it's taken into Cardinals territory by Peterson to the Arizona 30. Vikings, no timeouts. They need a touchdown. From the 29. Favre in trouble. Down he goes. Second and 16. Favre steps up, throws, and it's caught inside the 20 by Visante Shanko. Close to a first down. It will be 3rd and inches. Favre on the sneak. First down, Vikings. But there is a flag.
Oh, that's a huge penalty.
Illegal shift on the offense. 2 men moved prior to the snap and did not reset. Because the foul happened inside of 1 minute, we have to run 10 seconds after the 5-yard penalty. With the Gamecock operator put 34 seconds. Thank you.
3rd down and 6. Favre fires downfield. Touchdown! Visante Shanko! The Vikings, with under 4 minutes remaining, trailed by 2 touchdowns. They are an extra point away from tying this game.
I mean, Adrian Wilson does everything. He stride for stride. He gets his head around and everything. But the ball is just put in a perfect spot by Brett Favre.
Ryan Longwell. Has tied the game. How about this, guys? In career start number 293, Brett Favre today has thrown for a career best 424 yards. It's only his 2nd career game with 400 yards or more. Did it back in December of '93. A 5-play, 77-yard drive with no timeouts. The Minnesota Vikings tie the game. Ron Stevens howling. Brought one back all the way. Cardinals have 2 timeouts. They only need to go about 25, 27 yards to get into field goal range for Jay Feeling. 23 seconds remaining in a tie game. Anderson in trouble. Down he goes. Back
A passer. We haven't seen that over the last 3 weeks.
This is one guy right here. You better know where he is. That's Larry Fitzgerald. That's one guy that can get you in the field goal range. Here goes the motion.
12 seconds remaining. Cardinals with 1 timeout. Anderson dumps it off, and it's broken up. Jared Allen. Terrific play to get a hand on it.
Everyone's thinking it's going to be a play downfield. He goes, he recognizes the offensive line setting up, finds the screen right there, takes care of it.
3rd down and 13. 8 seconds remaining in regulation. Anderson spins away. Now he's wrapped up by Ray Edwards. Down he goes as time runs out. And we are headed for sudden death overtime in Minneapolis.
You're the visitors. Heads is the call. And it is heads. You got the ball. Good goal. You're in the right direction. Arizona won the toss and will receive. Good luck, gentlemen.
Right, they're on the verge of dropping to 2 and 6. They score 2 touchdowns in the last 3 minutes, 34 seconds. Cardinals win the toss. They get the ball first here in overtime. Ron Stevens howling. Out to the 27. Derek Anderson and the Cardinals start from their own 27 in overtime. Anderson looking to throw on first down. It is intended for Fitzgerald. Three wide receivers set on 2nd and 10 from the 27. Anderson in trouble. Down he goes. Back at the 20. 1-yard line. Check.
Again, here's one of the areas plays that they've struggled with, Tony. The third and longs getting off the field. They've let up some big plays during the course of the season to keep drives alive.
4th down and 16. Cardinals must get to the 37. Anderson under pressure. Down he goes. Back to the 22. Jared Allen the sack. Anderson was ruled down. The 6th Minnesota sack today. They only had 6 all season coming into this game.
Stepping up in the pocket, avoiding the wide rush. And Jared Allen never gives up. He just comes around the horn and puts the big hit on him.
It makes it so difficult.
4th consecutive 3 and out for the Cardinals. The punt by Ben Graham. Camarillo gets a bounce, no return. And it is out of bounds, shy of the 35-yard line. A reminder, Vikings start from their own 31. Their first possession here in overtime. Adrian Peterson. Peterson across midfield. Inside the Cardinals 40 to the 39.
Minnesota comes out here on their first one. Just get back into the normal flow of the game. Hand it off to your big man. Look at him run through arm tackles.
That's the whole thing. There was nothing there. Adrian Peterson made something out of nothing. That's all him. And you're right. You can't arm tackle that guy, Darryl.
From the Arizona 39 off the fake. It's Peterson, penalty marker. Peterson gains 5 down to...
So they actually even surpassed what I thought they had to do.
1st and 20 from the Arizona 49. The catch is made by Bernard Berrien. Takes it inside the 30 down to the 27 of the Cardinals. Vikings are in field goal range. Here's Peterson to the 25. 9 catches for Harvin. Berrien has 9 as well. Here's Peterson running left. And Peterson takes it down to the 23-yard line. Right now the field goal attempt to be 42 yards if the Vikings do not gain another yard. Here's Peterson. And Adrian Peterson takes it down inside the 17. So here's Longwell. He's been a teammate of Favre for 11 years. 9 in Green Bay, 2 in Minnesota. Perfect in his career in overtime. A 35-yard attempt. The kick by Longwell in overtime is straight through, and the Minnesota Vikings, for the moment, save their season.